Welcome back to another episode of Starfield. Since the last episode, I've done a lot of exploring, leveling up, putting some skill points into things. I also acquired a new ship and upgraded it quite a bit. Been working on my outposts a bit. But today, I think we're going to collect some more artifacts. We need to go up to the Eye and speak to Vladimir. I think he's got some more leads for us. So let's just jump right into it.
You don't think I can do it? You're gonna tell me it's a bad idea too?
Teo, that's not what I said.
Well, okay, fine. Let's see what he says. Hey, you have a second? Sam and I were just having a, discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
I think it's more accurate to say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Are you sure that's what he said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. I was wondering whether there might be a better option for him, and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone?
You'll never get anywhere if you don't take risks.
Well, there you have it.
That's what I've been saying! Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey, we'll support you no matter what. Just don't want to see you get hurt is all.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. And maybe, if I need a spotter...
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I was thinking there were going to be some important conversations around here,
We heading to the Eye?
because I haven't had any followers while I was doing all my exploring, and I was wondering where they had all disappeared to.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance.
Okay.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there. Curious feeling knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
You okay after that ambush by the Starborn?
Not my first time in a hostile negotiation, as you well know. Admittedly, I usually know more about who I'm facing off against. I'm very interested in what Noel can learn from the scans. The technology on that ship was impressive, to say the least. If there's a chance, we could learn enough to duplicate some of it.
Wouldn't hurt to even the playing field.
That's certainly true. And it also wouldn't hurt to give Stroud Eklund an advantage in the marketplace.
I was wondering if you had any more work for me.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle. I'd like to test that theory. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Aren't you usually more involved in major company decisions like this?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
You're gonna need to tell me more than that.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
You must have known I dabble in ship design, huh?
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
Why is the project stalling in research and development?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
You can count on me.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Cool. I don't know if that's what they wanted me to talk to him about, but we got a new quest out of it. I want to see if Sarah is around somewhere to see if she has some more work for me. That's Noelle. Not super interested in what she has to say right now.
I know everyone's excited.
Still Noelle. I'll find Sarah, talk to her, and then we'll head out. No wonder I couldn't find Sarah down in the lodge. Everybody's up here on the eye.
Hey, you mind helping me weld up some of these panels? It's coming up here. We should visit Platinum. Often. Down in a jiff.
That was easy.
Just check a few more things.
If you could help me install these parts. This scanning equipment needs to be installed. I could use your help. I think we are done. Thank you.
That was easy.
Nice.
What else we got?
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? That, was supposed to happen, I think.
Spend so much time looking at the scans, I can see star systems orbiting in my head. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red.
How bad is it?
Bad.
There was some kind of problem with the repairs Barrett and I made.
Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
Knew I should have fixed that faulty code when we worked on it the first time, Vlad. My past comes back to me once again. I can stick around until it's sorted.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the sorts, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
I got the time right now.
Anything I can
I
help you
think.
with, Captain?
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection.
He's what, a scavenger?
The Scavenger hires every gun and knife willing to chop relics out of their owner's hands for pay. Scrapes out any derelict ships his mosquitoes can find.
Guessing he won't hand it over easily.
Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one.
You think Petrov knows more about the artifacts?
He's got a reputation for seeing the gold in things, but he's no lab coat. Thinking he knows it's unique, but not why. All the more reason to clutch tightly.
You're saying we need to steal it from him?
Left the life of a Jacobons behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Sam with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready.
You really think we'll have to steal it?
As we always say, each member of Constellation is their own conscience. I'll leave the details of the doing to you.
I'm ready. We'll head out now.
Catch a smile out there.
Where's Sam at? Is he already on the ship? Oh, he wants to have a chat.
Late at night in dive bars, sometimes the old-timers share stories about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God, real.
I hardly believe it myself, and I was there.
I genuinely considered mass hysteria, but the sensor logs confirm it. It's real. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons. I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech, but I don't know.
Do you really think one of the factions could have technology like that?
I mean, anything's possible. But if someone, anyone, had that much of an edge on the others, the whole balance of power would shift, right? It'd be one hell of a conspiracy to keep it quiet. An even greater amount of restraint to keep it in your back pocket.
I agree. They didn't feel exceptionally alien.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I could see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
That's definitely a theory.
How non-committal of you. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's... that's both exciting and terrifying.
All right, let's head out.
You don't have business with this cow. Our captain is not taking visitors.
I have business with Petrov. It's important.
No one uninvited boards this cow. Captain's orders.
I've heard stories about your magnificent ship. I just wanted to see it for myself.
The captain does love flatterers.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
All right, so we've got our way in. Now I wonder if there's a way that we can just straight up steal it, or if we're gonna have to go guns blazing. This ship is a mess.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
I'm a specialist in procurement, here to offer my services.
Yeah? What kind of salvage work you do? Ship? Ground battlefield? Or do you just skulk the back alleys picking through trash?
I've pumped helium out of derelicts from all over space.
Ugh, I hate running through a dead ship. Like sifting through a damn tomb.
I always think the next ghost ship is gonna be like one of those horror films.
You're alright, scavenger. Go on ahead. Fine. Just ignore me then.
You said go on ahead, asshole. Alright, doesn't look like I can really explore too much. There's a whole lot of junk lying around. What the fuck? Is there anything worth looting around here? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, now that's worth taking a look at. Now it feels like a museum up here.
Hello? Pardon?
Talk to Pet? Ah, I wasn't aware we had visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway.
Captain Petrov, I'm such a fan. I hear your collection is legendary.
Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. Ah, but my jealous heart knows no bounds. I want to keep it all to myself.
Just a small peek at your collection is all I need.
Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make.
How about some professional courtesy? We're both collectors here.
I suppose it would be quite unfriendly to turn down a comrade in arms.
What's the good of a vast collection if you can't show it off?
Oh, you do have a point. Ah, very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful. But that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest
A lot of the guards
acquisitions of
here are
fine
bounty
art.
hunters, smugglers, or
But
salvagers from the
we were
fringes.
wedged
Lot of
perfectly
sharp
between their
smiles.
two thrusters, and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs.
I like this guy. He's funny. The way he ran a second ago was really goofy. Button? Wonder what the button does.
Now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment.
They have power. Whoops. Never mind, I don't want to say that. Did he say he pulled it out of bedrock?
Why, yes, he did.
I'll pay for it. Name your price.
Oh, no. No. I can't. This one is mine. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off. I would hate to sour our new friendship by becoming the victim of piracy.
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, well, when we really need something for really, really good reasons. Yeah, that does sound a little piratey, doesn't it?
Nothing I can do to change your mind?
I'm afraid not. I'm easy in all things, except my collection.
I'd really prefer to not kill everybody. Report me for piracy if you want, but I need that artifact.
Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's see what happens.
I don't see any moves we got left here.
Okay, so he doesn't just straight up attack me. That's important.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
He gave me his vault key because I shot him in the head and now he's leaving. Nobody saw me take that, but I still got the bounty for it. I want this too. What other goodies does this guy have? An old Earth computer? Okay, what other goodies does he have that I can take?
Ka-ching.
Alright, I think it's probably time to get out of here. Gotta add this to the collection before security catches up with me.
The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Don't worry, probably just another glitch in the equipment.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge.
Is anyone else hurt?
Barrett! He's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood!
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
The Unity? What are you talking about?
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
He's right. We need to bunker down here and get those artifacts ready to move. Might need every gun to hold that Starborn off.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
I'm not leaving anyone. I'm going to the Eye to rescue our friends.
Can't blame you, but sure could use your help when that Starborn comes knocking.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
Defend the lodge or go to the Eye.
Now.
I can't
Where?
do both.
You really expect them to barge through the front door?
Well, I'm not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to...
We've never seen him do that before. I guess I'll hang out here. Check on Walter.
Walter! Are you all right?
What the hell? Can't shoot him yet. Level 81? What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna die for sure.
Once Noel has the artifacts.
Escape the lodge. Everybody out. Hurry up, Walter.
He's still coming! Get to the ship!
Where is he? I don't see him. You guys gotta hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Cora, can you run faster, please? Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I wonder if I can actually kill him right now. He ran away.
You need something?
I gotta go. Let's go, everybody.
There are always about a million
Oh shit, there's two of them. I bet if I get to the ship that everybody will just show up with me. I assume that at least one more hunter is going to show up and try and stop me. We gotta go.
We have to risk it. We could be dying there.
Got a blast. He gave me a gun for besting him in combat. We didn't mean the Starborn any harm. Why are you doing this?
I was merely taking the shortest path to my destination. But now, I think I'll just kick back. Enjoy the long road.
The Armillary. Is that what the artifact collection is? I thought I killed you, but you keep coming back. So he shows up and tries to kill us all. And then just dips because we were able to escape. How odd.
Hey, Barrett. Barrett, can you hear me? It's Sam.
It's too late. I'm so sorry, Barrett.
We're gonna find all those artifacts. Okay, Barrett? We'll solve this mystery. I swear. He's gone.
Did I make the wrong choice? Could I have saved him?
Come on. Let's get going. There's no changing anything now.
Well, that makes me really pissed off.
He came out of nowhere.
Are there any other Starborn?
I only saw the one.
What happened?
We were working on the repairs when the ship docked. We ran to defend the station, but after the doors opened, there wasn't anyone there. Then, all of a sudden, Vladimir screamed in pain, and I saw him flying through the air. That's when I saw the Starborn. It went very quickly after that.
It's okay, Andreja. I'm here.
Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on.
The fact that Barrett's dead pisses me off.
Oh, thank heavens. You're all right.
I already heard these answers. I can say the same about you, Sarah.
I'll be okay now. Go on. Take care of the others.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting.
Did the hunter have other Starborn with him?
Not many sights to see before I lost the lights.
How broken is the eye?
Can't be sure yet. Starborn could have done a lot more damage. Guessing the glitter of the prize wasn't here.
How did the hunter get in?
Saw the ship dock with the eye. We took up the arm's call, but when the doors opened, there was no one there. Skulked in like a damn specter. Before I had to know, it was nothing but pain's wings and the cold sleep. Time's unknown, but I came too long enough to hear him gloat about going to the lodge, and seeing our friends trying to crawl away from him on a bloody trail.
Come on, let me help you up.
No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Barrett?
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
We can't find more artifacts with the eye though, right?
Years in the making to modify the station. Take time to fix the damage, but more is the worse if we abandon her and try to start over.
The hunter said he was leaving us alone.
Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
That won't really make the lodge or the eye more secure, will it?
Clear from the few encounters we've had that the artifacts are all the Starborn prize.
They could come after us, though. Try to find out where we put them.
Need to take the risk. The eye, the equipment in the lodge, not easily moved. Gotta hope whatever is giving the hunter pause applies to the whole. Just need to make another direct hit less the jackpot.
We can keep them on my ship.
Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after.
You can now build the armillary on your ship or at your outpost. To build the armillary on your ship, go to the new armillary screen inside your ship's cockpit. To build the armillary at one of your outposts, go to your outpost and enter the build mode. There will be a new quest category that contains the armillary. I think for now we're just going to put it on my ship, because I don't really know if I can build enough defenses at an outpost to really warrant keeping it there. So it said I was supposed to build it from the cockpit? Ah. You can now move the armillary. Starborn attacks are more likely wherever the armillary is placed. If you choose to keep the artifacts in your inventory, then attacks are more likely everywhere. Awesome. Okay. So leave it on the ship, add artifacts. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll figure out what the best plan of action is next time. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.